Gettysburg Wrestling. Thanks, guys. I wrestled from 1992 to 1997, and it's something I've tried to get involved with as we've moved all over the world. It's something that cross cultures and nations, just a commonality between people that, I've been able to teach them a little bit, and they've certainly taught me a lot. And it's those lessons that make me want to pass it on to my boys. And one of the biggest lessons I think my kids have learned so far through the wrestling career, my oldest son Chase, he was wrestling for about 2-3 years. And we'd gone to this joint practice, and early in the practice, he got busted in the mouth and just blood running everywhere. It took forever to get it stopped, and he sat out the rest of the practice. And afterwards, on the way home, he's like, "Dad, I don't think I want to wrestle anymore." So, we waited a little while and talked about it, and he ended up sticking it out, finishing the season out. And we got to the end of the season, the final tournament, and he's wrestling his way through the tournament, doing pretty well, and he gets to the championship round. And it ends up being against this kid, Patrick, who had busted him in the mouth earlier that year. I thought, should I just send him out on the mat and let him shake hands and realize who he's wrestling? And I thought, I can't do that to him. So I pulled him aside and said, "Hey, you're going to be wrestling that kid, Patrick, that busted your mouth open." And his face just went blank. And we talked about it a little bit, and Chase said, "All right, let's go." So the match came, and he went out there, and the first period, Chase was ahead, and the second period, this kid, Patrick, battled back, and the third period, just like a movie, it was all tied up. So I go to sudden death overtime, and I could just hear myself standing there shouting things that, I had heard early in my wrestling career. Like, this is it, sudden death, who wants it more? This is it. And they were back and forth and fighting for leverage, and each one just about to get the other one. And finally, Chase ended up taking him down and won the match, won the whole tournament. And it's something that him and I still talk about today, of that feeling of when you're down and you feel like you've been kicked in the teeth, and you persevere and the hard work pays off. But it's those lessons and things you remember from wrestling from a lifetime. I mean, I still remember things my elementary coaches said, Coach Boring, Coach Amato, Coach Winters, up through Coach Colgan in junior high and senior high with Coach Picatus and Coach Smith. Train like a madman. Don't be content. Don't ever be satisfied. Don't pace yourself. It's stuff that I still hear and echoes in my mind today. So congratulations, Gettysburg Wrestling, and I wish for many more people to have this experience, and I know many have through your wrestling program. So thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of this and everyone who's going to keep it going.